So, here is the premise. All the content creators cannot say anything about the collab because of NDA, obviously. And Wargaming has photoshopped the original picture to remove the important details like the Enterprise, the spaceship, Spock's ears, Vulcan pointy ears, and Uhura's ponytail, even though that's not big of a detail, but this is the actual picture with the giveaway of the Enterprise, mostly, and the uniforms and Spock, but they actually spoiled it themselves with the legal stuff at the bottom of freaking Twitter. Star Trek and all related marks and logos are trademark and stuff, but they spoiled it themselves. Alright, ironic, hilarious, but let's take a look at the actual trailer. Let's speed this up.
First Officer's Log. The Enterprise is continuing its 5-year mission. We have discovered an unusual V-type asteroid. Our sensors registered a powerful energy burst on its surface.
Mr. Scott, report.
Captain, our antimatter is gone. Something drained it.
Fascinating. I have located our antimatter on the surface of the asteroid, very close to the source of the energy burst.
Let's beam it back.
That is a logical suggestion. However, radiation emissions limit the effectiveness of our transporters.
Then let's think of another way. Mr. Scott, any ideas?
Sure, Captain. Let's use my rovers.
Of
Well,
course.
technically not mine, but modified by me, with painstaking care.
I estimate the probability of success at 46%.
46%. That's basically a coin flip. Could be worse.
Like 2%
Using
for
remote
premium
control rovers,
tank.
we'll gather up the antimatter and try to figure out what stole it. I gave the rovers non-lethal self-defense capabilities, just in case.
Down a test of rovers in the field. Let's make it a contest. Whoever gathers the most antimatter gets 1 week of extra shore leave on Risa.
Captain, I could cite a number of Starfleet regulations, but you will likely ignore them. I must assume that you know what you are doing.
I hope so too, Spock. Scotty, give us a rundown of the rover's capabilities.
Aye, sir. My wee bairns. They can raise shields just like the Enterprise. And they can accelerate fast, not to full impulse speed though. Also, they can use power-ups to your advantage. Like the jump, a small step on the gas pedal, a giant leap for your rover. Mine's to shake off the chase. The repulsor barrier to tamper with other contestants. And my favorite, the maddening gravity vortex.
What's that on the view screen?
An unidentified merchant vessel, sir. They're hacking into our internal comms.
Tired of your exploration routine? Spice up your lives with Orion lockboxes. Get a
What? How do you explain Lootbox? Some other guy is hacking into our ship with an actual sales pitch advertise. It's so dumb. Alright.
spectrum of emotions with each opening. Inside, you might find authentic ancient relics.
Here, blocked.
All right, let's get the rover started.
How do you explain loot boxes? Oh, some guy is hacking into our ship and trying to do a sales pitch. Alright. So the cat is already out of the bag. You already know it's Star Trek, but it should be the remake back in like 10 years ago or something, but it's not the 70s. It's not with William Shatner or the original Spock. No, unfortunately. But yeah, it is the remake.
My name is 𝗙𝗵𝗹𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗶𝗶 Kirk.
Kind of a egotistical thing, alright.
We will follow all Starfleet rules and regulations that apply to ground combat.
Vulcans are not emotional.
Consider it a field exercise, just like at the Academy.
I wish Sulu, actually George Takei was in here. That would be great. Or William Shatner would be also nice, but yeah, they're not the 70s older version, the original version. But you have to make a Rover tie-in, I guess. The Rover looks more like Mako now than the little ball thing. We already covered this too, but mission based, so you get bonds, experimental equipment components, some decals, experimental equipment, times 3, so technically 550 components, which is not bad for just 1/3. Oh, that's like a lot of components, almost enough for shifting tier 2 to tier 3. And 1 free loot box if you finish all the stuff, but yeah, 3 commanders because of the voiceover, but you can also put them anywhere else, I believe, but oh, you can actually get Simon Pegg. Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. 𝗙𝗿𝗶 was in the original or the remake? That's interesting. They don't have voiceover, do they? Yeah. Scotty is the beam up. Beam me up, Scotty. Sulu, alright. Oh my. Oh, Bones, the doctor. Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a rover driver person thing. So Nemesis, AAT60, it's a giveaway now, but there should be more than just 2 new tier 8s in the box. Some of the older ones as well, but a tier 8 premium, World Tanks premium account, experimental equipments, that's nice. But yeah, crew members are decent. So yeah, if you get a full set of crews, that would be nice. It's actually like 6-person crew if you don't count the voiceovers. Not bad. Alright. 3D style. So that is only for the AAT60. 2 newcomers. Yep. 2 new vehicles. So I try to be very subtle about it, but cannot say anything. It's not the K91-2. I'm sorry. That was a red herring. So the new style for the AAT60. Spacey thing, but the funny thing is it's not a laser-esque of a shot animation, so it's more like the traditional muzzle brake fire thing. So it's not like a laser blue glow of sorts, but they could change it later on. Who the hell knows? So all of these will be micropatched into the game files. All the details about the boxes and whatnot, there's no details for now, but I have a few JPEG to share with you. So already mentioned the detail change from the Photoshop, but yeah, the Rover looks more Mako-esque. Already covered this as well. They can actually collect the stuff on top, and that's already picture you already saw, as well as this, as well as the video. Yeah, animation for the gun barrel while firing is more traditionally normal, I guess, so not a laser, but yep. What's also funny is I noticed that they changed some of the aspects of the Rover. So they show you the default abilities like shield and boost normal, right? You have a gun, you can shoot the gun, but they added a jumping thing so you can actually pop yourself up. But then again, wasn't there like an upward boost originally? Mines is new. Barrier is somewhat the same as with the force field thing, and obviously the black hole, but they removed the power shot. So last year for Call to Mars, the original Rover stuff, but the Rover front looks almost the same. It's only the turret that looks a little bit different. They don't even show you the freaking turret. The turret looks like a ball thing, but also the crew members, and 1 free loot box as well. Alright, but yeah, they removed the power shot. Overcharged shot. Gave your impulse gun much faster load, and it basically turned to a machine gun. So they removed that. You cannot move. You're in siege mode. So they took that out, but so no more machine gun. You get mines now. Just a small detail. And it's not like the AAT60 or the Nemesis is under NDA. You can't access these vehicle info already, even on tanks.gg. So it's not like these vehicles are new or special, but like all the content creators who already been testing these vehicles with their press accounts, this one's good. The Nemesis is not as good, obviously. So quick summary, this one is like a concept number or concept 1B, except no armor. It's relatively fast, space age-esque of a turret design, similar to the Starship, the M60A2. DPM is great, accuracy is not half bad, aim time is quick, gun depression. Traverse is also good, very quick. So nothing really bad about it, right? DPM is also nice, alpha damage. Gold shell is also decent, like 285, high explosive anti-tank. So yeah, this vehicle is good. It's a sniper, more or less, but mobility wise, not half bad with horsepower per ton ratio and top speed. Reverse speed is really quick, considering about 15 for the Nemesis. So just need a turbocharger to go a little bit faster forwards. Camo, alright. View range, average, but yeah, this is the better one out of the two new ones. The Nemesis is like a Chimera, except worse. So DPM is crap, aim time, accuracy, penetration, alpha. Alpha is also lower than the 440 on the Chimera, but health is also not as much as the AAT60, even though armor on the turret is technically better, but not really. Horsepower per ton ratio, top speed, if this thing has good terrain resistance, but otherwise kind of meh. Also view range is somewhat subpar, but we're to cover both vehicles. They should not get changed, unlike the T54D, which got a buff before actual release. So we'll have to see, but these vehicles are already in your game files, so it's not something new, right? It's not like a titty pop out of nowhere. So armor is negligible on the AAT60. You could bounce sometimes, trollish angles, but not really. So there might be on top of the mantlet, not really. So you'll get pinned most of the time. So nothing too crazy. It's a sniper, but the Nemesis is more or less like a mini chieftain, except not as well armored, especially the turret design. So you still have a strip of 220mm effective. Base is actually thick, so that's nice, but mantlet is sometimes weak, especially the bottom of the mantlet. And 𝗙𝗶𝗹 is still kind of a weak spot, a sore thumb. Upper plate, don't even think about it, so you'll get pinned. Yeah, armor on the Nemesis is not that great. So yeah, this vehicle still stays about the same rating. I gave it like a 4. Whereas the AAT60 is still pretty good, about a 6.5. So we'll do a recap of these two vehicles with their original stats from Super Test. But yep, the cat's out of the bag, especially when Wargaming spoils it themselves with legal stuff. So how do you explain loot boxes? Just a random merchant ship hacking into our system, giving us an advertisement and just bugging out. That's so dumb. It's also funny how we have a bunch of tie-ins now, like Terminator stuff, the Warhammer stuff, Star Trek stuff, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff, and Snatch, the movie Snatch with Brad Pitt missing from January of this year. So all these stuff, Russian server doesn't get it. They get a weird version of non-specific, or you just remove all the logos and they get the basic version without the actual tie-in to the collaboration. But alright. So 2010s, the remake, it's not the actual 1970s version. Also, it's not the next generation with Patrick Stewart. Ah, damn it. All the stuff I know, I learned from like Robot Chicken or the Cable Guy. My name is Spock. If we don't fight to the death, they will kill us both. Learned that from freaking Cable Guy. Alright folks, well there you go, initial impressions of the teaser or the actual trailer. But yeah, it's not bad. I guess I like it. It's a tie-in though, but lots of collaboration too. Holy crap, this year has been full of collabs. Like already 3. Crazy. But I'll give you guys more details. We'll go over the AAT60 and the Nemesis more in detail, but you already know the quick overview and stuff. So as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.